Hey everyone, it's time again for new event, and don't ask why. No one dared me. They even bought the Fantasia, and I was like, okay, let's go. Let's just let's just see what happens. Um, but yeah, little ladies event is happening. You know, someone someone dared me to do since it is March now, as of now, I said that I'm gonna be working on trying to get Ultimate clear from Ultimate Weapon Ultimate. And they were like, hey, I dare you to be a female during the whole thing, so I'm a female Lala. I don't like the hair. Still working. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here for this. Ooh, inheritance. Greetings, my friend. 'Tis good to see you. Very good indeed. As it just so happens, there is a matter which I require assistance. As you will be aware, another little ladies' day is upon us. We're celebrating all ladies as princesses attending to their every need. For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Oh. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Idea, a scion of House Thorn, has taken it herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she has ever had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she rests at my insistence. But passionate as she is about celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus would I turn to you for help. In order to take the burden off my lady, who is also a treasured princess to stay, might I prevail upon you to assist with her investigation? Alright. I'm truly grateful. Now, Miss Sanadale should be resting on a bench in the gold court. So pray seek her out. I leave her in your capable hands. It's kind of weird to be... There was actually a lot of back and forth of what race I should be as a female. Like, but I said whoever got me, yeah, pretty much whoever got me the whatchamacallit, Fantasia would determine it, and like somebody that wanted to be as a female Lala managed to pull it off in the end. Then again, I wanted to be able to female Lala. I even changed the pictures of the focus and relax mode. That is relax mode. I just have to modify it to be bigger and like. Uh, anyway, let's focus on this. I'm getting. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. It's been only some time. You're a well, I trust? If you're looking to partake in the festivities, I'd be happy to point you in the direction of the royals. Ah, so the royals actually sent you? Well, I would be lying if I said that I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. I'm supposed to meet with two people as part of my investigation with law, as I am to admit it. I am in no position to be up and about. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan. The very one beside me, which I found in the Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in Oda, I turned to the history books and discovered that it is a style used in the palace during the Thorn Dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess Edria, my ancestor, gave rise to Little Ladies Day. Once used such a fan in a dance she performed at the royal soiree. It was very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the royal secretary, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fans as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn era, it was crafted much more recently, no more than a few decades ago at most. Oh. This led me to wonder, who had this fan made and why? My mother no longer with us. I went and asked my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of House Thorn. If he does not know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learn how the fan was used during Princess Ayla's time, then we can share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed with the history of our family. As I am now, however, I could scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend the appointments in my stead? I'm in your debt. Now you will want to take the fan with you. Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Little Eye who will be at the Arzeneth ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand. Okay. Time to go. Let's go. So yeah. By the time this goes up, the information about me doing Ultimate will be out. But that's essentially what I'm doing. It'll be in a few hours. It is like, as you can see, it's like 4:30 in the morning for me. I was meant to be doing other things before this. But I can't do those things because my upload's being garbage. It was like finishing other games and stuff. But can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appears to be late. Ah, so you come to Miss behalf, and this is the fan she was to expect. Indeed, it's a style hailing from the Thorn Dynasty. It is said that Princess Edra carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days, it was considered neat for normal women to cover their faces, to which end they carried folding fans on their person. As the legend of the Lost Lady would attest, didn't concern herself with surgical norms. As a royal sortie, far from using her fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retaining censors looked on aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. That dance came to be known as the Little Ladies' Dance, and is said to have been passed down through the women of House Thorn. The fan you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, as a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Hope should be aware of this legacy. In any case, I hope I was able to be some help to her. Pray pass along my regards. Don't like my gloves. Sadly. Some of my outfits no longer work correctly with this, mainly with this hairstyle, I'll be honest. Yeah. Quite a few, quite a few things don't work with this, I'm afraid. It's just gonna be awkward because I don't have short hair, number one. I think I'm much shorter than what my normal form, and I'm getting there. Apparently I don't know why I'm running to whoever is over here. Where could Avalay on me? Can I help you? Here, have a fan. This fan, I understand you. I take it very well. Then I'll tell you what I know. When Anna reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain, but to see it here now, there's no doubt about in my mind. This fan once belonged to Alia's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time, 15 summers old perhaps, when I interviewed her for the Little Lady Day article. That day, she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts though, and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I gotta say, I find it a little strange that Anna should ask me about the fan that belonged to her mother. So surely she should know about that. You said that the... Wait, at the same time... So the same thing is happening? Because she said it herself. When her mother had the fan, she felt tired and weak. And now her daughter now has the fan and she feels all tired and weak. So, is this fan cursed? Is this the cursed fan? Or why is everybody ganged up over here? Thank you for attending the appointments in my stead. So did you learn of the twist? The fan was my mother's, and it was used to perform the Little Ladies dance, a dance passed down to the women of our line. She probably didn't have time to teach you. Forgive me, but I'm not sure what to think. I never knew about any of this, neither the fan nor the dance. Why didn't my share the tradition with me? Perhaps she didn't have a chance. I feel that is a probable explanation. My mother succumbed to illness when I was little. Even if she had wished to pass the tradition, she never had the chance to do so. Be that as may, my father must have known something. I know not why he claimed otherwise in further ignorance about the fan, nor do I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance and about my mother. I'm sorry to pose yet again, adventurer, but won't you kindly help me find the answers? This means a lot. Thank you. Now then, if my mother appeared at Little Ladies' Day with her fan, it seems likely that she performed a dance there. On that assumption, I propose we look for those who knew my mother around when she was involved in the festival. But as wealthy middle-aged folk, it's a likely place to start. Chances are they at least cross paths with her in social circles. To that end, could you please try approaching apparent-looking individuals at Sapphire Avenue Exchange and S10 Aesthetics? I shall await you here. You want me to ask? Excuse me? This is awkward. Now you've just turned this awkward. What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne in the dance she used to perform? May I ask who has an escape? Goodness, she to think Anya has no idea. I was good friends with her mother. I'm proud to say and would glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly took ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions and certainly never performed the little dance to them. She did, however, show it to me in private. I consider myself blessed. It was so beautiful, I begged to learn it from her. Kindly taught me, and she would have dearly loved to teach others too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if anyone is keen to learn to dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it. A poor substitute I may be for her mother. She waits at the Gold Coast Court? Yes, I shall go and find her there at once. Well, now it's all done, and that's who you had to find, I'm pretty sure. There. A thorn woman who once danced at the festival. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Ladies' Day has always been a common folks festival after all. If anyone were to know, I'd just say it would be the head of the thorn thing. Because under there's astutes that the celebration takes place. Yeah. We already found who we need. It's just so weird. It's like, once you get... Where the world did she disappear to? What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes. Yes, I did. It was during the Little Ladies' Day celebration when for the first time I had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance, flourishing her fan. She moved with such majestic gaze, I was left utter transfixed. A dance so lovely should be seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival? I suggested. To my delight, she agreed with a smile. But no sooner did she rapturing the crowds than she retreated out of sight and all but collapsed to the ground. It was then that I learned of her frail constitution, though I hadn't been aware. I felt no less terrible for making her a resort. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again. Look on her face when she nodded is something I've not forgotten to this day. But look at me, prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies now that I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. I have a feeling he's looking for... what's her name? Run! The running animation looks better when you're a monk and you have your weapon out. For me, it's my bare hands because I have Lamb hidden over them. Oh, there you are. A woman was here just now. She told me she was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the little ladies' dance. As beautiful as I imagined it would be, and I cannot thank you enough for finding this person out. Learn aught from anyone else? So my mother once performed the dance before a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her. From what I've seen, When announcing the movements may indeed be trying for those of poor health, those such as myself. Thus did my father choose to keep the dance a secret from, out of concern of my well-being, or so I speculated anyway. Thank heaven I found you. Rudolph. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? Begging your pardon, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. Oh, but all's well that ends well, and I see now that you were in good hands. Thank you, madam, for looking after the young mistress once more. Wow, it's so weird being called mistress. I mean, madam. Being called madam is so... Now then, my lady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. If he feels strong enough, let us seek him out together. It would set his mind at ease. Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I never knew about my family. And I would have you at my side when I meet with my father. Will you come with me? Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth. The Master Fortin should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow okay. let's not try to be too weird about that. Ruby Exchange. I guess it would be best to go here. Why do I get the feeling that's the dance? Oh, you're the noble! The restless nobleman! You're the woman from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. I said what I said, not realizing you had come at her behest. But what's done is done. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, at your service. No more secrets, Father. Why did you hide the truth from me? I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and that dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she is gone. I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please return the fan and forget about the dance. Afraid I can't do that. I understand full well why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would likely feel the same. Much as I'm touched by your concern, I know that everything, mother, about the fan and even the dance. Don't do it. That's it. That's it? Oh, there's more. Okay. you. It's extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? My old friend of mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance down to the smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew that I wanted to experience that joy again. Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong for me to hide the fan and dance from you, and I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way. Thank you, but you know, Father, it is a little lady's day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for the occasion? As you say, my princess, you say, I, Orton Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve you. Your soul is essential. Your every wish is my command. Except perhaps when I judge that you are overexerting yourself after all. Your Highness's well-being is my foremost priority. I spare that eye. First, without further ado then, my first wish is to instruct festival staffs in the little lady's dance, that we may share it with all who participate in the festival. Please. If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and every son should by right inherit the dance passed down in our family. I have a gift for you, adventurer. As a token of my gratitude, it isn't much, but please accept these instructions for the dance along with a replica of my mother's fan. That is so awkward. It's like, now then, there is no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible and share with them the history of the dance. This will be the little lady's day to remember. Oh yes, it will. For the record, this was not calculated. Like, I knew little lady's day was coming, but the thing about wanting to become a female that was a sudden thing. Like, I knew the first was the little lady's day, which is what today is. But so I was prepared to do this quest. So probably, the thing is, I wasn't probably going to do it until much later on in the week or something. The whole becoming a female, Lalafell and such, that was sudden. Like, that was like a thing, a sudden decision decided like pretty much 2 to 3 days ago from now. So, because because the one thing is, I thought about it, is like, I want to go do Ultima, but I want to do it as a female. Because all my FC members, almost all of them are females now. And it's just like, I feel like the odd one now. I literally am probably, yeah, at this point, I literally am the only, I was probably the only male Lalafell in the whole thing, I think. At this point, that's active. But, you know, anyway, that's all done. All that aside. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go check out them. Oh, 6 minutes. Okay. No, that's it. That's all for now. Oop. Okay, that's just the light hitting the back of the shirt. Okay. Because I thought it was open in the back, and I was gonna... Anyway, that's it for now. Till next time.